Thank you very much indeed for keeping Ukraine in a top and deliver the truth about the Russian aggression in Ukraine and about how brave and heroic is Ukrainian to protect our soil, to protect our future, to protect our freedom and our democracy. We are in the center of Kyiv. We are here to protect Ukraine, and the Russian position is about a little bit more than 2 kilometers from here. This is very difficult to explain. What does it mean in the 21st century, in the middle of Europe, to be awakened by the Russian missile attack, by the Russian air bomb attack, when the people are shouting, and this is the civilian who is suffering a lot from the disastrous Russian aggression. First of all, I would like to thank West for support, because this is the great demonstration that Ukrainian people are not alone. And the only scene of Ukrainian people is just, we want to be free. We want to be democratic, and we want to return back our country to the European family. And with that situation, we have a Putin who hate Ukraine and hate Ukrainian. And with that situation, he launched an aggression, and for the last 72 hours, more than 3,000 Russians were killed, more than 20 planes were hit, more than 100 tanks were destroyed, and more than 1,000 armed personnel carrier was destroyed. And this is the demonstration how Ukrainian army, how Ukrainian soldiers, and how Ukrainian people is absolutely cancel, break Putin's scenario of blitzkrieg. We again demonstrate that despite of the fact that we were not prepared for this aggression, Ukrainian people are definitely not accept Putin. And we make a decision that civilian members of the battalion of the territorial defense receive the weapons. And today in the Kyiv, the Putin will meet hell. And the Russian people and the Russian soldiers who come here to kill Ukrainians will pay the big price. But we should understand that this war is not about Ukraine. This war is about you, our dear partners, about the West, about free world, because nobody knows where tomorrow will appear Putin. And that's why your assistance, your effective contradiction to the Putin's aggression is vital for us, Ukraine. We're standing 2 kilometers from the Russian troops. We already have Russian troops on this distance for more than 24 hours. And our battalion is meeting the enemy on the most difficult regions. Our soldiers participating in the freeing from Russian paratroopers Gostomel airport. We meet Russian soldiers on the entrance from the Obolon district. We now participating in the securing the governmental quarter or securing the mayor building in Kyiv. And that's why this is a very responsible mission. And I'm together with my people, with the enthusiasm, with the volunteers from the Kyiv who come here to protect the independence. And we're waiting the important steps from our allies, from our partners. We waiting the strengthening the sanction. And I'm very much happy that just a few minutes ago, we received the information that there is no any nation in the European Union who can block introduction of the sanction to switch Russia off the SWIFT payment system. This is the way how we should make a pressure on Putin to not only to press the price, but to motivate them to stop the aggression and to withdraw Russian troops from Ukraine. We are waiting from our partners the action for blocking and arrest Russian plane in the airport of the NATO member states and EU member states, because this is an effective state, to arrest their ships in all of these ports of EU and NATO, to introduce the non-flying zone above Ukraine, because again, I just want to remind you that this is a disaster to hear during the day, during the night, the air alarm evidencing that the Russian bomber player hitting the air bomb or Russian cruise missiles attacking the cities of Ukraine. This is Ukrainian sky, and we have a full power on the based on international law, to introduce any regime on the sovereign Ukrainian territory, including our airspace. And with this situation, this is just a prohibition for Russian plane using our airspace in a violation of the international law. We should introduce absolutely any steps who can limit the aggression, who can support Ukraine. And we would be very much happy if it would be not NATO anti-aircraft system, but all member states to give to Ukrainian soldiers the anti-aircraft system, that we can protect our skies by ourselves. And this is absolutely different understanding what's happening in Ukraine in year 2014 and what's happening in year 2022, because Putin he lives in the borders of the Warsaw Pact. For him, the borders of Russia finishing, for example, in Dresden, when he served as a KGB agent during his KGB career. But I have a feeling that he still remained the KGB officer. And this is his understanding of the world order. And world order for him is a Russian order. And no nation can feel themselves in the security if they have a Putin as his neighbor. So with this situation, that can be, I don't know, Baltic states, Poland, Romania, Bulgaria. But the real place for Putin is not Central and Eastern Europe. The real place for Putin is the military tribunal in Hague. And this should be responsibility for the dozens of thousands of Ukrainians which were killed directly by Putin order.